liberal view of what is and what is not an independent contractor, and it doesn't end well. So I would encourage you guys, make sure that you are operating within the confines of the law, because it's not worth doing it outside of that. The Department of Labor has finalized its new independent contractor rule. That's why I am highlighting this, because a lot of you, we see this is very common in young companies, so new LLCs. So you guys are going to be new business owners and you need to hire employees, but you don't want to pay them a salary, you don't want to pay hourly, so you structure them as an independent contractor. Starting March 11th, there are new rules as it relates to calling somebody an independent contractor. Here they are. 6 non-exhaustive factors that officials will use to determine whether a worker should be classified as an employee or an independent contractor under the Fair Labor Standards Act. Number 1, do they have an opportunity to experience profit and loss? An independent contractor, you guys, just to give you some structure around this, a contractor is an independent contractor. Or they run their own company, they have their own employees, and when they come out and do work for you, let's say they're going to remodel your bathroom, they're going to remodel your bathroom at the same time they're going to be remodeling 20 other bathrooms or kitchens at the same time. A painting company, they show up with trucks and rollers and crews and they paint your house and you pay them and they're done. An independent contractor that does not have the opportunity to experience profit and loss may not actually be an independent contractor, and you can get slapped with having to pay all of their back wages. I knew a guy when I was down in the Salt Lake City area, he was running a sales floor and he was calling all of his guys independent contractors because he didn't want to pay wages and Social Security and withholdings and everything else. And he got slapped for all of the hours that those guys worked, and he got fined almost $6 million for doing that. So this is a big deal. So number 1, is there an opportunity for profit and loss? Number 2, are the investments by the worker and the employer? So are we making investments together or separately? Is there a permanence of the work relationship? Do they work just for you, or are they doing the same task for at least up to 3 or 4 other vendors or suppliers or customers? Do they have a nature and degree of control over the work being performed? Do they get to call the shots, or do you dictate when they show up, when they leave, what they're doing while they're there, how many hours they're working? Number 5, the centrality of work to the business of the employer. How much of their work, again, is for you versus other people? Now, what the Fair Labor Department wants to see here is that there is a less than 15% allocation of their total time devoted to you as a single operating entity. So do they have 5 or 6 other clients that they're doing the same work for? And then lastly, how much can the workers use their skill and initiative to make their own decisions and call their own shots? Now, when you take what a lot of people will do, and guys, I'll tell you, when I was first building my business back in the mid to late 90s, you know, we would have people come in and do independent contractor work because we didn't want to pay all of the fees and the things and and I'll tell you, under these new rules, they would not have qualified as independent contractors. Now, in the 90s, they did. As of March 11th of 2024, they won't. So if you are in any way running independent contractors, make sure you check with your attorney, your labor attorney, your HR department, and make sure that you're not violating this, because it is a huge fine and you don't want any part of it. Believe me. Thank the Lord I've never experienced this personally, but I've seen other people that try to circumvent the laws around this and take a very liberal view of what is and what is not an independent contractor, and it doesn't end well. So I would encourage you guys, make sure that you are operating within the confines of the law, because it's not worth doing it outside of that. My personal opinion.